In this video, we're going to be talking about the most forgotten legendary card in Clash Royale. This card was really good when it first came out, but ever since then, it has pretty much been almost irrelevant, honestly. So this is a 4 Elixir legendary card that was released in 2017, and well, it is one of my favorite cards in the game, but no one plays it anymore, mainly because it just hasn't been relevant since then, apart from 2019 and a little bit of 2020. And as you can see from my deck, that card that we are going to be talking about is the Night Witch, and we are going to be using some of the most popular Night Witch decks in the game, which isn't saying much because there aren't many of them that exist, but we're going to be using her and seeing if she actually can be viable in the current Clash Royale meta. So you might be asking, why is Night Witch one of my favorite cards? Well, hello. I have my reasons. I do not need to elaborate any further. I guess I will elaborate a little bit. None of those reasons are related to her gameplay. They're related to other things. So I am playing a cringe deck, and my opponent is also playing a cringe deck as well. So I think this is honestly going to be a match made in heaven. And if you could actually believe it, this right here, this Golem E-Barb's Night Witch deck is actually the most popular Night Witch deck in the game right now, which again isn't saying much because this card has a horrible usage rate and a not good win rate either, but we're going to be using it here and seeing what we can do. So in terms of this game right here, my biggest op is going to be the Inferno Dragon by far. But another good thing is that it is only level 12. So I'm going to do my best to try to play around that Inferno Dragon. And if I'm able to do that, I think I can be able to build up a really big push and make some shenanigans happen. So what we're going to do, double Elixir just hit. We're going to go ahead and play the Golem because the Royal Chef is going to cook with the Golem. Phoenix takes out the Inferno Dragon. We got Golem, Night Witch, and Evo Lumberjack ready to go. And so far, this is shaping up to be absolute cinema. He also wasted his Goblin cage placement, which is really big for me. And I think this push right here is going to be crazy. And then for the Inferno Dragon, when it does lock, well, we have the zap for that, which is great. So we're going to try to use that to the best of our abilities. And I actually won't really need to. Oh my gosh. Wait. Are we going to win just like that? Oh my gosh. We just won. That is ridiculous. We won with just one push. Now, how much of that was the Night Witch? Not much. She was decent on defense. I can't lie. I think that's one aspect of her that's incredibly underrated, but we won that game so easily. So looking at the second most popular Night Witch deck and the third, they're both Golem decks. So we're going to switch it up a bit for this next one and use this one with the Hero Giant. Although I actually do not have the Hero Giant. That is a card I do not have, nor do I have the Evo Musketeer. This is going to be interesting. However, I am at only like 11,000 trophies, so I don't think it should be too crazy. And this is also a pretty low skill deck as well. If I just play it right, I can get one tower. I'm lucky right there that I have Musketeer in my starting hand to deal with that balloon. That's very nice right there. If I did not have Musketeer, I would have been cooked. So now I know, gotta save my Musketeer for the balloon. That is like a non-negotiable here. I'm honestly thinking I want to go in early here. This is looking like it's going to be some variation of Balloon Cycle. Now, I could be just totally wrong, but that's kind of what it's looking at. That's a very interesting bomb tower placement. It's not going to help much with the graveyard, especially once it locks on the Giant. Whatever swarm you have, I have arrows for. You have Mega Knight. Never mind, it's not Balloon Cycle. Okay then. You know, Night Witch is actually going to come in handy though, because I assume my opponent is going to play a balloon behind that Mega Knight. So the Night Witch bats are going to be a big help. She is also going to help out with the Mega Knight. We can also play some guards, and look at all those bats. Dude, without the Night Witch there, we don't defend that Mega Knight. That's how good she is, I swear. I'm not just gassing her up for no reason, I promise. She is actually a good card, I swear. I think the balloon, yep, I was right, but I had to play that bowler. If I did not play that bowler, that Witch was gonna do even more than it was already going to. So that balloon, I'm going to play Musketeer. I'm going to play Musketeer. Otherwise, that's basically going to take tower. But instead, it only gets 2 hits. I think that was worth it. So we're in double Elixir now. I'm going to eat that Knight damage. Ew, that's a lot of damage. Again, what are you doing with these bomb tower placements? I don't know. But we're going to get super aggressive here. We're going to go Giant. We're going to go Night Witch. We're going to go Bowler as well. That will help a lot, especially with the Evo Witch. And then we are going to go Graveyard. Now, playing a Graveyard into an Evo Witch is certainly a choice. But I feel like in order to have any shot with this, that's what I had to do. And we take tower as a result, which is great. But now I have to defend. And that is going to be the interesting part here. Bowler is actually going to splash on the Witch from the Knight, and that's going to be massive. We're going to do a snowball right here as well. Missed most of the bats, but that's okay. And you know what? Just to finish it off, let's go Giant Graveyard. Let's just do it. That's another super dominant win right there. And the Night Witch, her main purpose here was mainly defense, but she did great. Most of these are just Golem and Elixir Golem decks. I feel like I'm gonna have to play an Elixir Golem deck though. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna do this one because it also has my second favorite card, the Battle Healer, and I have both the Evos. We're gonna do this. Night Witch is mainly involved in decks that typically can be deemed as low skill. That's another reason why I like her, because I enjoy playing low skill decks. Every deck I have hit Ultimate Champion with has been low skill. It has been some variant of a Mega Knight deck or Royal Recruits. I'm a low skill player, I embrace it. This time we are going to start out with the Night Witch. Night Witch first play. Furnace, that counters Night Witch completely. We got a Hero Barbarian Barrel too. That is not good as well for my Night Witch. I don't like my opponent's deck. I don't know what we're playing against really. I really don't. This is confusing me. We got a Goblin Hut as well. I don't know what card to play next. I guess we're gonna do, I did not mean to press that Monk ability. I meant to press the Electro Dragon in the corner. See what I mean when I say I'm a low skill player? This is exactly what I mean. I can't place cards correctly. I mean, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is let that Electro Dragon do its thing. I'm gonna play Elixir Golem in the back. And by the time the Furnace gets up here, we'll be able to take it out with our other cards. We could either surround it with Barbarians or let it get in range of the tower and then let the Furnace take it out. Actually, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna Battle Healer. We're gonna heal some of it back up. It will actually get behind the Elixir Golem as well. Okay, hold on a second. Then I can Rage here. Is that actually gonna do anything? I don't know. Night Witch, never mind. You're gonna get taken out by the Valkyrie. Wow, this is not gonna go well. This is gonna go horribly. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not good. We got another Graveyard, but we got Night Witch. Spawn your bats, Night Witch. Help me defend. You have vines. That game is not on me. That is on matchmaking. I did not lose that game. That is purely matchmaking. Anyway, we got to try out another deck because that was horrendous. Let me try out another Golem deck that I think I have Evos and Heroes for. Okay, so turns out I do not have Evo Inferno Dragon or Hero Goblins. Never mind. I do think I have Evo Witch. Do I? Please tell me I do. I do have Evo Witch. I can work with that. I might actually swap out the Evo Inferno Dragon. Just a quick switch here to something I actually have an Evo for. You know what? Let's do Evo Wizard. Basically the same thing, am I right? This deck also has a little Goblin Curse cheese to go with it. So I am all about cheese. Okay, we're playing against Lava Hound. That is certainly interesting. This is a case where I could have loved to have Evo Inferno Dragon. But you know what will be really good here? Night Witch Bats. They're gonna do great here against the Lava Hound. Seriously, the Skeleton King will tank. Yep, for that baby dragon, it'll do its thing. Night Witch Bats will just accumulate. Giant Skeleton. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to Defensive Miner there. I literally don't have another choice. Wow, this is, oh, no, no, no. No clones here. No, that's not allowed. Okay, you know what? Considering everything, I've had worse defenses. I've had a lot worse. You know what? I think I want to do a Golem push already. My guy already got his Lava Hound push going. I'm going to do my Golem push. We're going to trade pushes here, and we're going to see what happens. We got the Golem. We got the Night Witch behind the Golem. The OG dynamic duo. Golem Night Witch seriously used to be like one of the best card combos in Clash Royale. But again, this is like ancient stuff. This is like 2018, 2019. We're also going to get some curse action going. Get some goblins in there. Those are actually going to tank for the mini P.E.K.K.A. a little bit. And that allows the Golem to get on the tower and get death damage. He cloned his mini P.E.K.K.A. Wow. Night Witch on the tower. Look at that. That push did so much. Oh my goodness. Great stuff right there. Half the tower's down. Absolute cinema. So now it is time to defend the giant skeleton. And I would like to get another Golem down before he gets another Lava Hound down. That is my goal right here. And that is what we are going to do. We have succeeded in our goal. So that way, with my Golem, he is going to be more reluctant to play a Lava Hound because he's going to have to defend. Okay, we are going to Goblin Curse and then we are going to Wizard. That is going to do wonders for us. Goblin Curse is good. Goblin Curse is good. It really is. It genuinely is. We're going to get Golem on the tower again. It's going to do death damage. And then the Night Witch is still creeping along. Look at her. Look at her. She did so much right there. Not really. Low key, from this point on, I don't even think I need to play a Golem. I can probably just win with minor chip damage. And I think that's the route that I'm going to go. Just because that is the safest route. We can play defense. We can get damage whenever we play a 3 elixir card. And I think that's going to work great. But listen here. We would not be in this position if it weren't for those Golem Night Witch pushes. I am so 100% serious. We would not be here without the Golem Night Witch combo. We wouldn't. So right here, we're going to take tower. And that's going to be a good game. Got to use the Night Witch emote too. All right, I think we got to get one more game in here. I think we just have to. And you know what? Because I want to, we're going to try out one more Golem deck. Now, I don't have Evo Baby Dragon, but that's okay. I feel like Hero Barb Barrel and Hero Goblin Cage, that's going to be enough for us. So far, we are 3-1 with Night Witch decks. Let's go ahead and secure a 4-1 record. But regardless of what happens, we have secured a winning record. So I consider that to be a resounding success. Our opponent is starting out with a very aggressive Royal Hogs placement and then Goblin Cage as well. That makes me think we're playing against Royal Recruits. Yep, that's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is. Do I lightning that? I'm gonna lightning the flying machine. That was so aggressive, but I did it. Then I think, oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do a tornado. I need to defend that instantly. If I tornadoed that, it could have been bad because the Golden Knight definitely would have gotten on my tower there. And I'm not having that today. I don't want that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have Night Witch versus Zappies. 2 4 elixir cards going against each other with some help from the Barbarian Barrel. I mean, he played a Barb Barrel too. So I think that's a fair fight, even though his was not hero, but that's okay. No one's keeping score, even though I'm the one keeping score. Ooh, bat damage. We got bat damage. We got 2 bat hits. 2 of them. 2 bat hits off of that. When those bats get on the tower, or even if it's just 1 or 2 hits, that adds up over time, chat. It really does. I am so serious right now. All right, he went ahead and played his win condition, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. He doesn't really have a true tank killer, so we're going to play our Golem and let that do its thing. My biggest problem to worry about will be the Zappies. Luckily, he plays that Evo Goblin Cage early, so by the time my Golem gets there, it might not be there. All right, let's go ahead. Golem, we got Night Witch. We're going to Barb Barrel, so that way it can eat up the Goblin Cage. That is going to be awesome. We're going to get a Baby Dragon going, which is going to do wonders when paired with the Tornado. We also caught the Royal Recruits. That's also all going to get exploded by the Golem death damage. Baby Dragon also comes back to help out with those recruits. That's nice. We did not do much damage there, but we dealt with the potential counter push that could have emerged from his defense. So overall, I am okay with that. I am very much so okay with that. We're going to play some light defense here for the Royal Hogs. We're going to do, oh no. This is actually not going to be good because that Golden Knight's going to get on the tower. Night Witch, I need you to cook here. Please cook, Night Witch. Cook for me. She cooked. She took out the Golden Knight. That's what I needed. That is what I needed in that moment. Night Witch, I needed you to tank some hits and take out that Golden Knight. Now we can lightning away the Goblin Cage. Night Witch bats are doing their thing. That's going to be a good game. Seriously, if that Night Witch did not defend that Golden Knight the way it did, we would not have won that game. Night Witch won us that game. 100%. In 5 games, we went 4-1 with the Night Witch. That's honestly pretty good. Let me know what you all think about the Night Witch in the comments. I still think she's a really fun card, even though she's not the greatest. I would love to see a buff without making her incredibly broken. If you have any buff ideas, then let me know what you would do for her as well. But that's going to be it for me. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, use code SolarFury, and I'll see you all in the next video.